Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Less You Know. Today we're going to have another episode of just having fun, talking about silly shit, and hopefully have a good time. And please do let us know what you guys think of this, and do suggest us topics that you would like us to talk about. And having said that, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
How's it going, Shad? I want to know how you guys are first. Like,
how's your day?
How was your day?
ladies first. Sorry.
How's
it going?
It's great. I have midterms.
Really?
I'm stressed, yeah.
And you're here doing a podcast.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
Thank you for
For your service.
thank you for your service. How about you, man? How's it going?
I'm alright. Just have to put up with your shit all the time. You know what I mean?
You know you love it.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it's alright. I kind of love you.
Thank you.
He's braver than the U.S. Marines.
Yeah.
I have to put up with more shit than them.
All right. Well, having said that,
Go on.
I have a question.
Well, how you're doing?
No,
Go on.
no, I know I'm doing well.
Alright.
So I was thinking about this. I think we've talked about this before, like
Go on.
in uni. So let's say you're on Earth, which we are.
Let's say. Let's suppose.
Go on.
Which we are. And you fall in love with someone, okay? You fall in love with them, you date them for a long time, you're together.
Okay.
And for whatever reason it is, you guys break up, she dumps you, or he dumps you in your case. And after that, you're not over her. A week later, you die, but she moves on, she gets another husband, she falls in love again, and all that good stuff, okay? But you've died, you've gone to heaven.
Or hell.
Okay, no, we're assuming this is just heaven, okay?
This
This is a nice person. This is a nice person that was in love and got dumped, and now they're in heaven, and they died loving that, you know.
And that person moved on.
And that person moved on. So the question is, when they go to heaven and you get everything you want, do you get to, like, you'd be like, I want my ex, and does she get to hang out with you, or will she be wanting to be hanging out with the new husband?
I
Do you know
think
what I
there
mean?
would be 2 copies of her.
Yeah,
One
someone
of
else
them.
said that. What do you think? Like,
Well, isn't there such thing as Judgment Day, like where everyone like dies, right?
right.
And then there's a line, right?
Okay.
It's like you hell, you heaven.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like that.
You!
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know about
how's
that.
this one?
So, like, I guess we all wait for that day, and if she makes it to heaven,
Yeah.
which she might,
Are you
like,
hoping the new husband goes to hell? Like,
no, I feel sorry for the guy.
Okay, so how can people explain this? What if you go to heaven and you get everything you want, right?
Okay.
So you're like, I want this person to be in hell.
oh, I've
I
actually not
found a
thought about
loophole.
it. She found a loophole in heaven,
I want this guy.
which
to
I
be in
hate.
hell.
Yeah. Or I want this guy to come back from hell,
Yeah,
which
but
is
like,
the case with that.
that's
one.
not fun. Imagine putting all of your exes in hell.
I mean, how pit.
That's
Okay,
by the way.
I don't think you'll make it to heaven with that attitude. I don't think, you know,
Yeah, for real.
you don't have the love of God in your heart.
That's for real.
Love of Satan. Okay.
Have you ever said thanks God, or anything like that, or oh my?
Of course.
Yeah, you say oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
It's not even a religious thing. It's just part of our speech.
Yeah, we've been
Nowadays.
indoctrinated.
No,
Speaking
even
of-
religious people, when they say thank God or oh my God, they don't actually mean it.
What do you mean?
They
How do you
just
know?
they just say it because it's
They do, man.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Some.
Like that, thanks God. Like every time football players score, sometimes
That's
they mean
true.
it.
Yeah.
They even point just in
That's-
case they think
Up
God's
there.
So
I'll
what
read
if
them.
they
Thank God.
so if they lose, do they say unthank?
Oh yeah. No, I'm no, man. You're so thankful because I don't know. You got to play.
Maybe because there's a greater reason behind it. You know, all tragic things in life have a
Yeah.
greater purpose.
I guess so. Well, one thing, by the way, I went to a wedding yesterday, which was really nice. Shout out to my friend Mir. Congratulations, by the way, Anfro. Yeah, it was a beautiful wedding, but it just got me thinking about so many silly things we do as traditions for weddings.
Okay.
And you asked me which one, son. I would say most of them.
I didn't ask.
Like, okay, I know. That's why I asked myself because
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Which one like did you look at, and that triggered your train of thought, which is
Right. It's just, first of all, there's so many lines. There are lines for everything.
Dude,
There's
you know-
lines. Lines, man.
Lines.
Wild
Think of it
lines
as
be
an
there.
alien that comes to Earth, right?
Okay.
And we're like, this is our mating ritual. And it's
So-
like people walking. There has to be a white dress, and we have to make an entrance, even though
I know.
everybody knows us.
There's this one, the segment where they, put the gold on the girl.
Right.
Basically,
We have
crown
to
her the new champion with the
Yeah,
belt.
and
and
everyone else is like dancing.
Yeah,
around it, like.
they get a bunch of like the girls that are friends with the girl.
Oh, that's
Right,
you know?
yeah,
They-
yeah.
and they get a tray with a bunch of
Yeah.
gold on it,
Right.
and it's just like
Imagine-
dancing
imagine-
towards her, and she's just awkwardly waiting.
Imagine,
to be
imagine
like,
they played Kanye West's Gold Digger at that time.
ooh, yeah.
Oh, she a gold digger.
I want to do that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing that we still have. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to watch,
Yeah,
No, but
and I don't know.
wedding rituals are weird everywhere in the world.
yeah.
Yes, they are.
Wherever
I agree.
you look.
Yeah, and what about theme weddings? Why the hell do those exist?
Imagine.
Like,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, wedding's already a theme. It's already a thing. Hey,
Okay.
we already have costumes, the white dress, the tuxedo. That's already a theme. And then there are people that get married, like the guy's Darth Vader, the chick's like Princess Leia, or like
She's
whoever.
got ideas,
like,
man.
what's
But, like-
your theme, man?
There's theme there are themes like underwater ones. Why not? Just be adventurous. I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Break the norm.
Super weird.
Yeah, break the norm, exactly, yeah. That's something a liberal would do.
Such a bad
I
thing.
don't know.
Yeah. Marriage,
Would you ever get married underwater?
Why not, man? It's fun. But like,
You only get to do it once if you do it right.
yeah.
So would you do it underwater?
I don't see why not. Like, who would say, no, I don't want to do my wedding in an awesome place where I can see fish at the same time as getting married.
Fuck, now I'm sold. Like I was actually skeptical about
Yeah, but what about like, oh, you may kiss the bride and then both of your masks go.
like
Yeah.
Wait, no, underwater. You mean like you're underwater or the place is underwater?
Oh, what? Why would it matter if the place is underwater?
Because
Yeah, because
if-
it does matter.
If the place is
It does
underwater,
matter.
it's just a regular wedding.
Yeah, imagine
Nah,
like a
nah.
cube. Like,
No, these guys are in scuba diving.
No,
This is-
nope, I'm not doing that.
Imagine, I never want to get married with an oxygen tank on my back
Yeah.
in any situation, right?
And besides, like, no.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
No.
see, no, thank you.
Next.
Next would be like, that reminds me of Anniversaries as well. And this is another bullshit that I thought about that I think is a great idea, but the rest of the world needs to catch up. So,
Okay.
I was thinking, alright? This was like one of those really early morning thoughts.
Okay.
Okay. So, birthdays.
Yeah.
What's that about? Let me finish. Let me finish.
Every
say-
time.
What's that about?
What's
Let me
that about?
finish.
Yeah. So let me tell you what I mean. We only really have one birthday. We don't have a birthday every year.
If
We just
had-
reminisce about the very first one we had every time. So technically, we're just having one birthday and a bunch of
Celebrating the day
anniversaries.
you were born.
Yeah, but that's
it's
not a
birth
birthday.
anniversary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a birthday. You only have one birthday. How many times are you born? Mine was once. I don't know about you.
Maybe
Yeah, but
there's.
that's the point. You're celebrating that day.
Yeah, we're reminiscing about it. Oh, I remember the
Yeah.
time I was born. Good times. Like I was like, I did this 22 times. Like
Yeah, I mean, it gets to a point where like you guess you mature out of it anyway. But it's just come on, man. It's nice to like have a day where you can celebrate. Like,
Hey.
if, with your train of thought, right?
Yeah.
We don't have any more anniversary type holidays.
No,
more gesture.
that's not what I'm saying.
No more Christmas, bro. Imagine life without Christmas.
Can I?
But okay.
Without those.
By the way,
trees.
I don't
Ding,
disagree
ding,
with
ding,
them
ding,
existing
ding.
birthday celebrations. I'm just saying they're not birthdays. They're just
So
anniversaries.
we should have
where
another
people-
name.
Yeah. Like let's
Guys.
figure it out.
Go on.
I have another name for you.
Go on.
Go ahead,
It's
please.
called capitalism is a scheme.
It is kind of
Birthdays, Valentine's,
even
even
weddings.
weddings.
are
Did
Did you have
the
fun
biggest-
for your last birthday?
I did.
Thanks, capitalism.
We had neon lights all
She
over
had an
that place.
amazing birthday, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, I like the idea of these things, right? But the fact that you have to, like,
Yeah, they're all
Christmas,
schemed
you have
to-
to buy stuff. Birthdays,
Black-
you have to
yeah.
buy stuff.
Why not? It's a warm feeling.
I know.
It's
It is,
cozy.
it
I
is,
know,
but
sometimes it
we
is.
have
You don't
to,
need
we
to do it,
have
no
to
one's
admit
forcing
that
you.
we're being consumed into these like
okay,
capitalist
fair.
consumer
But
bullshit.
is it a bad like if someone was brainwashing you
Oh, of course.
to put a frying pan and smack it on your head every day? That's bad, okay? But this is buying
Maybe it's
buying
good. You never know.
buying presents for your kids, okay?
You
It's
got
a good
kids,
thing.
baby? You got kids?
Why are you calling me baby and why are you asking me that?
I was trying to get on your level. Balam. But my point is, I do fuck with these holidays. I do like it. It's just a bad vice. Like, let's just admit at least that we're being consumed
Some
into
of
this,
them are
and it's too late to
necessary.
back out now.
Yeah.
We don't even celebrate Christmas. We're not even Christians, but we get excited when we see that tree. What's up with that, man?
I love
It's
the
great.
tree.
It's great, right? You want one in your house? Who doesn't like fairy lights? These things are just like we're consumed by it, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, I swear.
Sometimes it's
Go
nice.
on. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I would even decorate my house with it. I swear. If I live in a flat, but if I was to decorate in front of my like porch and stuff.
It's very nice. I've done that to
Merry
my
Christmas,
balcony a little
everybody.
bit.
You see, I want to say some stuff, but I don't know if I should. It might get too serious.
I mean, we'll stop you.
Please say so.
Yeah, he's getting ready. Go ahead.
So okay, with I feel like Christianity is a very capitalist religion, while Islam, on the other hand, is not.
Is communist on the other hand? Like
It's not communist. It's just not capitalist.
Okay, do you want to explain?
Because with Islamic celebrations, there isn't much, spending. It's more like, we're gonna kill an animal and eat its meat.
Have you seen
It's
Ramazan?
it's practical.
Have you seen
No,
Ramadan?
but Ramazan, that's not.
Judge Nana.
Those commercials are so juicy and
Jajnana
like
is
cozy
your money
and
going
nice.
to your kids. It's like given.
It's recycling.
Yeah. It's like
It's like
allowance.
welfare.
Yeah.
It's very practical. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
Christianity might be capitalist. It's not capitalistic, but
It's
it just
become.
no.
Someone was smart
Well,
enough to make money
Yeah,
off of it.
I get what you
I
mean.
guess.
Christmas itself is a pagan holiday.
It's
Like
not just Christmas. There's
Oh yeah, do you want to
Easter,
talk about that? Because
there's
a lot of
Christmas. There's a lot of.
do you want to talk about how it's a pagan holiday? Like a lot of people.
yeah, I mean Jesus.
Wasn't even born on December
No.
25th.
Wasn't he born on Easter, or was that?
Yeah. He was born on.
I don't really care as long as like we can sing "All I Want for Christmas."
I agree. Honestly,
swear.
that's the one thing we will agree on.
I'll make a confession. I never liked Mariah Carey.
He
I
will
never,
die.
I never did. I don't like her face. I don't like how she
You don't
fucks up
need
on
to-
stage all the time.
But you don't need to like those things. You can just like her voice and her music.
You see, I like other covers of All I Want for Christmas, just not hers. I don't know. I just think I
This
dislike.
is why Shad doesn't like you.
No, he likes me, man. He just doesn't.
Sure.
He doesn't like me, but he loves me. That's different story.
Whatever. Fact is, you're wrong.
Fact is, you're wrong. Okay,
No, Mariah Carey is the best singer of all time. I think if you were just
bro,
like,
she peaked and now she's just like
Okay, of
refusing
course.
to let go.
I'm sorry that Zidane is not a great footballer anymore.
okay.
They get old. It happens.
Yeah, but he stopped and now he's coaching. Why is she not coaching?
What?
She was like on one of those like.
Yeah, okay, good. She can do that shit.
Bro.
She can do that shit. But she shouldn't like sing. She shouldn't come back every Christmas like she's
Okay,
been
I agree.
defrosting
No,
But
for the
there's
past.
money.
Yes, I know there's money. See, that's part of the consumer.
I agree that she should
capitalist
like
thing.
shut up now, but like you can't take away 90s Mariah. 90s Mariah was a fucking legend.
No, I'm not taking
He's
anything away
right.
from her.
I agree.
Not, bro.
You know what's better than Mariah though? Have you seen that? Like it's like a 3-minute clip of DMX singing "She Rudolph" and
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, it's fucking
I would
hilarious.
much rather go to that concert.
And
than
he's a
Mariah
religious guy, man.
Carey. He has a gospel on every
Yeah, like
album.
it's
What's
so,
that?
Like he has a prayer.
yeah, DMX, crackhead, right? Been in jail so many times.
Yeah.
Doesn't like.
I
his
mean, that's
son.
not how
He
you
likes cocaine more than he likes his son.
It's
but,
very sad. Yeah.
but loves Jesus Christ. Talks to him every day.
It's a miracle.
Every day. It's crazy. I've seen so much about DMX. I want to like you ever sit down and you're like, oh, I wonder what happened to that artist that used to be famous. And I checked out DMX and there are just these new interviews where he's just all jittery and it's just fucking
Yeah, actually
sad
so
to
good.
look at him.
He
man.
stands. He can't stay in
can't-
one place.
He went to the Breakfast Club. He couldn't sit down. He had to stand up and just all
Oh
like
my
move
God.
around.
Yo,
That's how
yo.
he's high off his
Weird
mind,
as
man.
fuck, man.
It's terrible.
So much. Don't do coke, kids.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation that we had. This was The Less You Know. Please like and subscribe and share our video so that more people can see it. And again, let us know what you think and give us suggestions. Thank you and have a good day.